Hey guys, what's up? It's Connor Mitchell and I'm back with another top 5 video as part of 24 days of Tech-Cember. Today we're looking at the top 5 gadgets that you can get for under $300. So anyway, let's get into it. So the first on this list is the Amazon Fire 10. This is a 10-inch tablet that comes in with a screen of 2880 by 800. It's not a super high quality display, but coming in at just $230, that is amazing. It has a quad-core processor that runs up to 1.5 gigahertz, and there are options of 16 and 32 gigabytes of internal storage, but you can expand that to up to 128 gigabytes through a microSD card. And it runs Fire OS 5, which is Amazon's mobile operating system built around Android. Coming up next is Apple's Airport Time Capsule, the 2 terabyte version. So backing up our storage for all of us is a huge issue. Fortunately, Apple has a solution for their Mac users so that way they can take advantage of the app known as Time Machine. This was introduced back in macOS 10 Leopard, and it's an app that automatically backs up all of your data to an external hard drive. However, if you don't have a hard drive plugged in all the time, it doesn't exactly work. This is why they came up with the Airport Time Capsule, so that way you can wirelessly back up devices like your home computer, or more specifically, your laptop computer. Now, aside from being a wireless hard drive, it's also a pretty decent wireless router, coming in at 802.11ac, so that way you can pump out some pretty speedy Wi-Fi. And there's also a USB port on the back of this router, so that way you can share a hard drive or share a printer, whether you be on a Mac or a PC. Next up is the HARMAN SOUNDSTICKS Wireless Edition. For $230, you get 2 satellite speakers and a 6-inch subwoofer that can pump out some real room-shaking audio. The thing I love more about these speakers than anything else is their design. They're wrapped in clear plastic so that way you can see all the internal components inside, and when they have that glowing light inside the big subwoofer, these look amazing. And with that Bluetooth built in, you can choose between connecting these directly to your desktop system, or you can have these stream music and audio wirelessly from your phone, your tablet, or your laptop. Continuing on this trend of wireless speakers, the UE MEGABOOM is the follow-up to the UE Boom, but with a lot more power. Now, from the speaker, you get incredibly clear audio and surprisingly deep bass being pumped out in every direction from this round speaker that isn't too much bigger than a loaf of bread. Ultimate Ears advertises this to get range up to 100 feet over Bluetooth and up to 20 hours of battery life. This is also a fully waterproof design as well, and surprisingly rugged, so that way you can take it out with you camping and you don't have to worry about dropping it a little bit and it getting scuffed up. And like all of the other UE speakers, you can control this speaker through an app, so that way you can see different settings and battery life, which is a huge help. And finally, last on this list is the GoPro Hero Session. This is the smallest camera GoPro has ever released. It's durable and waterproof up to 33 feet, and it doesn't need a housing in order to maintain that because the camera itself is the housing. There's easy 1-button pressing, so that way you can take pictures and high-quality video using this camera. And you can take up to 1440p video at 30 frames per second, 1080p video at 60 frames per second, and 720p video at 100 frames per second. And of course, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are built into this camera, so that way you can interface directly with this camera with your phone. So anyway guys, those are my top 5 gadgets under $300. Make sure you subscribe for more top 5s like this, all part of 24 days of Tech-Cember. Anyway guys, I have been Connor Mitchell, and I will catch you guys at the next top 5. See you then.